Why you keep seeing 999 all the time. We're going over the 999 angel number meaning in this video, a continuation of the week of angels, which of course only included 1s to 7s because that made up a week, but I wanted to make sure I got all of the repeating numbers in there. So now we're finishing it up now with the 9s and at some point with the 0s. Now I'm going to try and keep this pretty succinct. As always, I'm going to give you the message that only take these things I say on board if they connect with you, if they resonate with you. There are other definitions and meanings this number can represent, and so only take on board what I say if it connects and resonates with you. These are things that resonate with me, so they will resonate with some people, probably most people, but again, don't take action upon them or take them in unless they do actually connect to your intuition, to your heart, and so on. So let's get into it. Before we do, again, I want to introduce myself. If you are new, my name is Dave and this is HeartSpace, and my mission is to help people who have discovered that there is more to themselves and to life than they've been led to believe, so that they can unearth and step into their infinite co-creative power and to start moving down the unfolding path their heart has always gravitated towards. And that's what we do on this channel, creating content to help you do exactly that. Now, again, we're talking about 3 9s in this video. What is being communicated by your angels, by the universe, if you are experiencing this number quite frequently. And I'm going to give you a couple of different things you can think about, see if it resonates with you, and then move along with going forward. So one of the more common meanings of this number is it represents new beginnings. A lot of times that's what a 9 will represent in numerology as an angel number or whatever, again, label you want to put it under. Now, of course, since this number is being repeated and there's 3 9s, it's even more amplified. And especially if you're seeing it very, very often, it can represent that it is time to let go of the old, that a cycle in your life, a season in your life is coming to an end, but that is because a new one is about to start. You know, with any end, there are beginnings. And for us, when we're trying to move in a way that's more congruent with our heart, we ultimately have to let go of things that are not aligned to that. Maybe things we're comfortable with, maybe things we're used to, even some things that we're very attached to, but we ultimately have to allow those things to come to their conclusion, to invite new things that are going to be grander and greater and more in alignment to come into our lives. So ultimately, if that is what's happening in your life and you see this number, the best piece of advice, again, if this resonates, is to embrace it. Because a lot of times when the unknown comes into our life, maybe a relationship ends or something else changes, we lose a job. I don't know what it would be for you, but if you're connected to this, maybe you're thinking of that right now. And it's to embrace this and understand your angels, when also giving you this number, are not only telling you why this is happening, but also telling you not to worry, everything's going to be okay. Because once again, for you to align more with your purpose, your mission in life, what your heart is leading you towards, like I said in my mission statement, the unfolding path your heart is gravitating towards, you have to remove the energetic anchors, so to speak, that are holding you back from moving along that way or floating up to the surface where your light ultimately is. And so for us to do that, we have to let go of the things that ultimately are weighing us down in our frequency, in our energy, or whatever else. And this might mean certain relationships come to their fruition. Certain things you do, habits need to go away and be replaced with better ones, or whatever else it is, but ultimately to embrace it. Ultimately, out of the unknown comes beautiful things if you embrace the process. And again, this is your angels telling you that a cycle is coming to an end, but it means that there is a new beginning that's going to be much more aligned, much more the right path for you, and to have courage and not fear, because they are there. The universe ultimately has your back and wouldn't be leading you also in this direction if it didn't think that you could do it, if it didn't think that you could handle it or you weren't ready for it. Ultimately, you are. And to embrace these changes and ultimately know that they are for your good and for your growth. A lot of times this number can also represent your angels telling you, the universe telling you, that it is time to devote yourself to your mission. Sometimes people are aware of their mission and they're a little scared to step into it, and so they avoid it. And then they'll start seeing numbers like this time and time and time again. And so if that's a position you're in and that resonates with you, where you kind of have an idea of what what you know you're being led towards, the mission, or you know what your next leap is, and you keep seeing this number because you keep not doing it, again, it is encouragement from the universe to go off and do it, to take that leap of faith into the path you know is going to lead you to something that is way more aligned to your heart, and that you might have been avoiding it, especially if you're seeing this number multiple times a day and that is resonating with you. Again, it could be that encouragement, your angels saying, look, this is what you're ready for. This is the next thing for you. This is the next season in your life. And the last one I want to leave you off with is to understand that most of the time, in fact, I would say all of the time, this change in mission, this conclusion of one thing that leads to this new beginning, that new beginning almost always will be light work. And this will represent that you are to be a light worker. Now, ultimately, I believe we're all deep down light workers, or potentially light workers, people who are spreading light in the world, positive frequencies, energy, love, things of this nature. And that if, when we fully step into that, we all become light workers in one way or another. We all become consciousness raisers. And this is, again, your angels reminding you that don't fret about the things you're going to have to let go of, because you're going to be contributing, growing in ways you might not even be able to think of right now, might not even be able to imagine. But if you go down this path, you're going to be someone that helps raise consciousness. You're going to be someone who's helping the planet, helping the universe, helping people, helping yourself, if you move along this path that you're being led towards. Now, once again, only apply any of these things if it resonates with you. But in my eyes, if you are seeing this number, what I've talked about is resonating with you, start taking steps to changing things and letting go of the things you know are holding you back. And most of the time, it's not that we don't know, it's that we don't do what we know, right? We usually know what it is we need to let go of. We usually know what is toxic and holding us back, what our energetic anchors are. And so use this number as a call, as an encouragement that, again, the universe has your back, your angels have your back, divine beings have your back, that you are also a divine being, and that you're going to be absolutely okay as you step into this new path, this right path for you, that is ultimately going to be an incredible journey for not only for yourself, but it's going to help the planet, the people around you, and the universe as a whole. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this video. We have one angel number left, and that is the 3 zeros, which we'll be doing very shortly. But again, if any of this resonated with you, please make sure you apply it if that is what you're led to do. Anyway, thank you once again for tuning in. As always, you are loved. You are a divine, infinite, co-creative being, and I will see you in the next video.